Luke chapter 15, starting at verse 11. To illustrate the point further, Jesus told them this story. A man had 2 sons. The younger son told his father, I want my share of your estate now before you die. In other words, he's saying, Dad, I'm tired of your crap. I'm going to move out. I'm going to go party. I'm going to have a good time. So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. A few days later, this younger son packed up all his belongings and moved to a distant land, whooped it up, and there he wasted all his money in wild living. About the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into the fields to feed the pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him. But no one gave him anything. He had pig food. I can imagine eating that, man. When he finally came to his senses, he said to himself, at home, even the hired servants have food enough to spare, and here I am dying of hunger. I will go home to my father and say, Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you. I am no longer worthy of being called your son. Please take me on as a hired servant. Now he's going back to his dad, feeling so bad, thinking, oh, I don't know if he's even going to take me back. I'm willing to just be a servant. I got to have something to come back. So he returned home to his father, and while he was still a long way off, oh, dig this, his father saw him coming. And his father, filled with love and compassion, he ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. He said to his son, or his son said to him, Father, I've sinned against you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. But his father said to his servants, Quick, bring the finest robe in the house and put it on him. Get a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet. And kill the calf we have been fattening. We must celebrate with a feast, for this son of mine was dead and has now returned to life. He was lost, but now he's found. So the party began. And meanwhile, the older son was in the fields working. When he returned home, he heard music and dancing in the house. He asked one of the servants what was going on. Well, your brother's back. He was told, uh-oh, my brother came back? Oh, man. Your father has killed the fatted calf. We are celebrating because of the safe return. The older brother was angry with him and wouldn't go in. His father came out and begged him, but he replied, All these years I've slaved for you, and you never once refused to do a single thing you told me to do. And in all that time, you never gave me even one young goat for a feast with my friends. But when this goofy brother of mine comes home, who took everything he had from you and squandered all your money, you celebrate by killing a fatted calf. What's with this? His father said to him, Look, dear son, you've always stayed by me, and everything I have is yours. We had to celebrate this happy day, for your brother was dead and has come back to life. He was lost and is now found. Guys, I lived and died with an alcoholic father. He couldn't control himself. Or maybe you know what it's like. Maybe some of you have been there, maybe some of you are there right now where whether it's drugs or alcohol, you have a hard time controlling things because it's got control of you. And he couldn't be a father, and I didn't have a really good father figure. But being a Christian, I look to Christ. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and I hear this about the Father in the Bible. He's a Father, and he'll never let you go. I'm going to tell you guys what I tell the guys in prison, that God loves each and every one of you, even when you don't give a crap. He loves you, man. He cares. That's what he went to the cross for. I pray for my wife. I pray for my family. I pray every day. I pray for you guys. The blood, each and every drop that he shed on that cross comes down on you and flows through each and every cell of your blood and being. Because he is a good father. And I can testify to that. Because I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like. But I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night. And you tell me that you're pleased and I'll never alone. You're a good, good father. It's who you are.